It's a weekend in the life.
It's different, it's different. I got a different type of, it's different, it's different. She got a different type of, it's different, it's different. So I'ma spend it on her. It's different, it's different. Only time I deal with tellers, I'm running it up like I live in the bank. You normally do what you can, I do what I want, so do what I say. The new crib came with a pool. I'm out of town, I'm out of state. I just bought a new truck. That type of do everything.
Buenos dias, familia. Buenos dias. Good morning. Welcome back to another YouTube video, YouTube vlog. Weekend in my life, because my life is in the weekend and in the... Nah, never mind. It is Saturday. Corbin is actually out. She is hanging out with one of her best friends, going out for coffee and shopping. So I'm pretty much by myself in the apartment, and I want to make sure that this weekend I maximize my time as much as possible and have time to relax and be productive. We have about 5 weeks until our lease ends, so we gotta start organizing and getting things ready so that way we don't overwhelm ourselves the last week or two to try to do everything clean, organize, pack, etc. So the plan for this weekend is to make my last rent payment for this apartment. So I'm really, really excited to make that final payment. We still have to pay utilities for the month of March and April, so that'll be later in the month of April or maybe May. But this is like the first big chunk of payment that I have to make for this apartment, which is crazy how time flies, but really, really exciting. So I gotta make that rental payment. I'm also watching, shout out to Crane and shout out to Christian Ricketts, aka Swole, with their Just the Bar Classic happening right now. They're live streaming it. It's directly from Alpha Land. That's where they're hosting the event. And this is pretty cool because Crane and Christian, or Swole, are two creators that I support, two creators that I draw inspiration from, and two creators that are actually doing things right and setting the standard. And Just the Bar Classic is a powerlifting event where they do squats, deadlifts, and bench press. So it's pretty cool that a creator that it's a professional athlete as well, because Cranen is like top, like world class. To see that a creator now has their own powerlifting event is super dope to see. And I'm actually gonna put both of their social medias as far as their YouTube channels down below in the description, so you guys can show them some love. But yeah, so I have this in the background because Christian Ricketts, aka Swole Ricketts, he's gonna be competing later today, so I want to tap in and see how he does in his first powerlifting event. So yeah, it's pretty cool to have this, show love. Even though I don't do powerlifting, it's something that's exciting, and maybe in the future I want to tap into doing powerlifting. I don't know, step out of my comfort zone. I also have to work out today and tomorrow because this week I'm still consistent, but not to the extent that I wanted. I didn't go to the gym on Monday. I went Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't go Thursday or Friday. So I gotta go today and tomorrow, so that way I make it 4 days out of 7 of this week, which is still pretty good thing to do. Anyway, I've done too much talking. I'm going to continue watching Just the Bar Classic. I'm gonna make that rent payment, get it done, signed, sealed, paid. I am extremely excited because, man, if you've been following me for a while, or if you haven't followed me, I'm gonna give you a little backstory. I'm gonna keep it brief, trust me. When I moved into Minneapolis in 2022, I lived next to the stadium. Small 1-bedroom apartment, no furniture. I slept a couple months in my twin mattress, inflatable mattress, twin size inflatable mattress. Then eventually I got a bed, and I knew that I wasn't gonna stay in that apartment for very long, and I ended up touring another apartment, and this was that apartment. And as soon as I toured it, I always wanted to be in a high-rise apartment. Even growing up, I would watch $1 Million Listing. I would watch a lot of YouTube videos of apartment tours and LA, New York. And I'm like, oh man, I want to eventually live in a high-rise apartment where I can have sights of the city and have a rooftop or have a gym and all those fun stuff. I toured this apartment in 2022, December, or was it, yeah, probably December. No, it was like September or October of 2022. As soon as I toured it, I loved this apartment. It had a rooftop, it had a gym on the top floor. It had outdoor grill and walking area 360, so you have views of north, south, east, west. I was like, all right, I love this. How much is rent? And then for a one-bedroom apartment that I wanted, the rent was at that time, that was in 2023, $1,600 just for the apartment, for one bedroom. And at the time, the apartment that I was living next to the stadium, that apartment was low-income housing because this is my first apartment out of college, and it was the first by myself. And it was $1,081 for rent, and utilities were like $30 to $40. So it was a good apartment for me to transition into paying things for myself, and then making that jump to $1,600 plus utilities. It was going to be a big jump. So I ended up, getting a second job, saving some money. And I remember every time I would walk, because my apartment was next to the stadium, every time I would walk to my second job, which was at the Guthrie Theater, which is still in downtown in the same kind of street, the street in front of the stadium, 4th Street, would go all the way to the Guthrie Theater, which is a couple blocks that way. I remember once I toured the apartment, I want to live in this apartment or this building. And whenever I would go to work to the Guthrie in the evenings, I would look to my left, and in the horizon I would see this building. I'm like, man, one day I'm gonna live there. And then every day that I would go to work, I would be like looking and say, yeah, one day I'm gonna live there. One day I'm gonna live there. And I worked hard. Anyway, fast forward, I got the opportunity to get a one-bedroom apartment here in the 21st floor, because I told you I want to be in a high-rise apartment, but the higher you are in floors, the more expensive it is. So I'm like, all right, 21st floor, I think that's good. I wanted to be in 30th, but that's going to be too expensive. So 21st floor, facing the stadium, wonderful views, and I don't know, I loved it. And throughout my channel, you can probably scroll back into my YouTube channel and see all the videos of that apartment, and even the moving vlog. I did a moving vlog when I moved into that apartment and all that fun stuff. And yeah, I lived there for about a year. Then Corbin and I started dating when I was still living in that apartment by myself. Eventually we moved into this apartment together in 2024. Yes, 2024? Yeah, 2024. 2024, we moved into this apartment. We loved it. And it was the last apartment available in this building that was a 2-bedroom corner apartment. And I wanted to face opposite to the city. Corbin wanted to face it downtown. I just didn't like the layout of this apartment, and it wasn't that well lit for my YouTube videos and things of that nature. So this apartment became available. This is on the beautiful sites of Minneapolis, and yeah, it's been amazing. It's been amazing. We've had a lot of memories here. I surprised Corbin for one of her birthdays, which I'm gonna put a video right here for you guys so you guys can check that out. I surprised her with her family for her birthday in this apartment. We have many nights here where we watched movies. We had friends over. My family visited. My parents visited to this apartment, and we have a lot of good memories. So it's pretty cool that now it's all come down to the last month and some change, and now I am about to make the last rent payment. So that's the whole story. And the reason I say that is to inspire you to always, have dreams and goals and work hard for them. I work hard to be in this building, and I've been able to be in this building for 3 years and live here. 1, living by myself, and the past 2, living with Corbin. And man, it's been quite the journey. I'm very grateful of God and the blessings that He has given me in my life so far, the lessons that He's given me. A lot of your life is not gonna be so predictable. It's constantly gonna be evolving, and that's something that I am always doing, evolving, adapting, changing. Because if you don't change, you're gonna get stuck in the world is constantly changing. We are changing as humans every day and evolving. I don't know, I had a special place for living in downtown because where I come from, where my grandparents come from in Puerto Rico, they lived in the middle of the island in nature, and they decided they wanted to, give their family a better future, and they moved to the city. And then my grandparents didn't go to college, but my mom and my aunts were able to go to college. My dad was able to go to college, and then my sister and I were able to go to college. And now I live in Minnesota and live in a high-rise apartment, and my sister is doing great in Puerto Rico, and she's working on getting her an apartment herself. And I don't know, it was something about like we made it moment. It's more of like my family, look at where we made it to. And yeah, it's a special place. Sometimes I look outside these windows and I stare. I'm like, wow, I can't believe that I'm living the dream of living in a high-rise apartment in the middle of the city. It used to be close to my job because I work at the stadium, so it was like walking distance, or I could take the Skyway or drive quickly, and it'd be like a 5-minute drive or less. And yeah, just a lot of great memories and experiences here in downtown. So I think it was important for me to embrace that and just live in the moment every single day. And that's why I told Corbin that these last 4 or 5 weeks, let's enjoy it as much as possible, be present, because this is the building where we met and where we lived together for the first time and have a lot of great memories. It's good to close this chapter on a good note and move into our new place, our new home. So making this payment is kind of like the culmination of that kid when he came in 2022, having dreams and aspirations of living here on paying things by himself. I had the support of my family in 2022 to make the transition, but from there on out, I took the responsibility of paying for things on my own, and these apartments have been something that I've been paying out of my pocket, and I'm very proud of the growth that I've had so far. And making this last payment will kind of encapsulate a journey of hard work. So let's be a part of this moment together when I make my last rental payment. I also want to have these memories documented. As I mentioned in one of my previous videos, I want to keep, documenting my life so that my family can see it and be a part of the different special moments in my life. And this is one of those. So let's get this rolling. I gotta look first at my spreadsheet because your boy has been on point since 2022. Since I moved here, I've been having a Google spreadsheet documenting all my payments and everything, expenses, income, bills, anything and everything that you can imagine. I'm always documenting, to the point that sometimes Corbin's like, Jonathan, relax. It's like, no, I gotta make sure that I calculate it and everything is good, so that way I know how much money I have on my account and everything, all that. So I just want to do a better job at managing finances and knowing where my money is going, because nowadays with all the different scams that are happening and you getting charged for random shit, I don't want to, I don't want to let something get slipped up and money is getting deducted off my account, and I don't keep track of it. Usually I do calculations on my phone. That's what I'm like looking at my spreadsheet to see, all right, how much is rent, how much is this? Always with the service fees. I hate service fees. Man, there's a fee for everything, man. Fee for this, fee for that. All right, submit payment, and boom. I'll put it on the screen for you guys so you guys can see it. Thank you for your, thank you. Your payment is being processed. We're done. Almost. I still got to pay utilities for March and April, but the big chunk of payment is completed, and I feel great, man. I feel really good. It's fucking crazy to see how much my life has grown over the past 4 years since I've been here in Minnesota, or it'll be 4 years in May, but yeah, nevertheless, almost 4 years. Wow. Yeah. What a moment. What a moment, man. I don't want to get emotional because it's crazy, man. How I moved in, my family helped support me during my transition from Puerto Rico to Minnesota. It was hard for me to leave my family again because I left when I went to college, and I lived in college for 5 years. I did visit them on the summers or on winter breaks, but for the most part I lived in Iowa. And now living in Minnesota, and I don't know, things like this are moments that I'm grateful for the family and the support that I've had in my life. And Corbin, obviously, she's amazing too. She's been a great support system over here, and her family has been a wonderful support system to me here in Minnesota. So I'm excited to step into a new chapter. So we got to go to the gym. Probably do that. It's noon right now. We'll probably go to the gym in about 30 minutes to an hour. I might get a little snack, eat something to have something in my stomach, and then we'll go to the gym, and then we'll get back and then continue with our day, man. It's a weekend in the life.
Pero esos labios me quieren tentar. Siento el calor subiéndomele. Tu cuerpo y el mío en movimiento. Me quita la culpa con tu aliento. Este amor no tiene tiempo. En el paraíso.
Crazy work. Crazy work. I forgot to tell you guys what I made for lunch, which I didn't make for lunch. I made for dinner on Thursday, and we ended up having leftovers, so that's what I ate for pre-workout meal. But basically it was a rigatoni pasta with marinara sauce, ground beef, the ground beef seasoned with adobo, or cooking with my doctor seasoning, and then I added a couple scoops of cream cheese to give it a little bit more flavor, and that's what we had for lunch. So it's about to be 1 p.m. We've been watching the Just of Our Classic. They're still on the women's different sessions, because I believe there's a couple sessions of women's, and then the guys do their sessions after that. So yeah, let's get dressed and hit this chest and tricep workout.
I was on my own. I need you to help me right all my wrongs, yeah, my lover. I would even mention you on all my songs. I could say your heart is where I call my home. You can say my heart is where you call your home, yeah.
Tú llegaste con ganas de pecar. Mi piel sagrada, lista para tocar. A tus palabras, soy religiosa. Pero esos labios me quieren tentar. Siento el calor subiéndomele. Tu cuerpo y el mío en movimiento. Me quita la culpa con tu aliento. Este amor no tiene tiempo. En el paraíso nos quedamos sin aviso. Tus labios.
Turn the volume down a little bit right here so you guys can hear me. But we're ready to go to the gym. Got the water bottles right here. Actually, I might grab a Gatorade Zero so I can have some electrolytes. So I'll have these two as my spare, just in case I get thirsty and this one runs out. But I mentioned in a previous video, Corbin and I bought these Element electrolyte packs, or a pack that has a variety. No sugar, no caffeine, and it has citrus, raspberry, orange, grapefruit, watermelon, salt. So we got these right here, and 10 of them. I think we got them earlier this week. There's only 2 left. So we've been drinking. We actually enjoy these Element electrolyte packs for the water. So we got citrus, grapefruit. I really like grapefruit. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do grapefruit for my water, so we can have some electrolytes. There we go, boom. Put it right. All right, perfect. And this will be good to drink during the workout, just to get electrolyzed throughout the workout today. Like I mentioned earlier, we're doing a chest and tricep workout. If there's no one in the gym, I might keep this mic on and do a mic on chest and tricep workout. So we'll see. But for now, let's get this ready. Actually, let me just get it ready right now so we don't waste more time. I got the keys right here, the phone, and let me toss this real quick. All right, let me turn this off. And let's get this workout in.
I ran it up, then ran it again. Never gonna stop, I'm just taking the wins. Whole lot of checks, I ain't using no pen. Whole lot of shine when I step, that's the trend. Diamonds singing like Mariah Carey. I hit the hustle, I double the count. I used to struggle, but look at me now. Everything built from the mud to the mount. I ran it up, then ran it again. Never gonna stop, I'm just taking the wins. Whole lot of checks, I ain't using no pen. Whole lot of shine when I step, that's the trend. Diamonds singing like Mariah Carey. I hit the hustle, I double the count. I used to struggle, but look at me now. Everything built from the mud to the mount. I told him I'm locked in, forever I stuck to the vision. Did me some numbers, I'm talking to dish. Whole lot of moves, I ain't taking no breaks. Whole lot of steps trying to raise up the stakes. I'm in a lane, they ain't built to replace. Neck on freeze and the wrist on lay. They was asleep, now I'm all on their face. Came from the bottom, I handle the weight. Now when I talk, they record a phrase. I'm in that mode and I'm stuck in that phase. Bank account look like a highlight tape. Everything ground, no minimum wage. Jumped in that water and learned how to wave. Now I'm too smooth, I'm ahead of the pace. Money keep calling, I'm answering quick. Hey, new move, got them studying this. I don't do talk, I just walk with a drift. Came from the ground, now I'm built like a brick. Whoa, let's do it, you know I'm the shit. I've been thumbing through this page. Got my fingers feeling crampy. I just made another play. That little flip then came in handy. I ran it up, then ran it again. Never gonna stop, I'm just taking the wins. Whole lot of checks, I ain't using no pen. Whole lot of shine when I step, that's the trend. Diamonds singing like Mariah Carey. I hit the hustle, I double the count. I used to struggle, but look at me now. Everything built from the mud to the mount. I ran it up, then ran it again. Never gonna stop, I'm just taking the wins. Whole lot of checks, I ain't using no pen. Whole lot of shine when I step, that's the trend. Diamonds singing like Mariah Carey. I hit the hustle, I double the count. I used to struggle, but look at me now. Everything built from the mud to the mount. Everything ground, no minimum wage. Jumped in that water and learned how to wave. Now I'm too smooth, I'm ahead of the pace. Money keep calling, I'm answering quick. Hey, new move, got them studying this. I don't do talk, I just walk with a drift. Came from the ground, now I'm built like a brick. Whoa, let's do it, you know I'm the shit. I've been thumbing through this pape. Got my fingers feeling crampy. I just made another play. That little flip then came in handy. Yeah, though. That little flip then came in handy. Came from the ground, now I'm built like a brick.
Back from the gym, back from another workout, chest and triceps. Didn't end up doing a mic for the workout, but nevertheless, we got the work done. We did barbell chest press, start off, then we did incline dumbbell press, then we did dips, high-low cable flies. So you're kind of leaning forward and then pressing together towards your chest. So I did that, and then for tricep, I did tricep extensions with the rope, dumbbell kickback which was this one, and then dumbbell overhead, and then I wrapped it up with the individual tricep like extension or cable pull push. Got back. Corbin is back from hanging out with her friend. I am here. I just ate post-workout meal. Corbin and I split what she had yesterday, because last night we did Viernes Social, which is Social Friday, and we went to a restaurant called Redstone American Grill. Really, really good food. We ended up getting for appetizer, we got something that was called Breaking Bread, and it's basically a baguette bread, like toasted, with olive oil and balsamic vinegar. There was some sort of like jam, and then garlic spread, and then you can dip it or spread it over in your bread. Really, really good. Then Corbin got a burger. Corbin got the Redstone burger, I believe, with fries, and I ended up getting a prime rib steak with mashed potatoes and grilled asparagus, and a little gravy or a little sauce for the steak on the side. But yeah, Corbin had that burger, half of the burger left over, so we ended up splitting because she's not eating a lot. So I got a little bit of fries and half of the burger, and then I'm drinking the Premier protein just to get those proteins in after the workout. Drinking this Gatorade Zero as well, and I also have a water bottle. Yeah, so we're gonna relax for a little bit. It's almost 4 p.m. We are going to babysit tonight. Corbin's sister that lives nearby, her and her husband are going to, I believe is a birthday or a dinner with some friends. So we'll be babysitting their baby girl that she's about, I think 7 or 8 months at this point. So yeah, we'll do that in the evening. So I'm gonna relax here. I'm gonna continue watching the Just a Bar Classic now. It's the men's sessions. So I'm gonna watch that for a little bit. I'm gonna shower, and then if I have time, maybe I'll start skimming through that second room and getting a little bit done in there. And then after that, we'll head out, grab dinner on the way to their house to babysit. So fun Saturday so far. Let's go, man. Let's go. There you go. Boom. Light work. Light work. Light work. So we are here babysitting Corbin's niece, and he actually went to sleep, and we're tracking her or seeing her sleep on the little monitor thingy. Mm-hmm. But I think we've babysat her how many times? Like
a few times. Quite a few times.
Yeah, quite a few times. How has your experience been so far? Watching her, like, in, being, I don't know, like babysitting.
I'm used to babysitting, right? But she's an angel. She's really, really good. Really fun to play with. She's almost 1. And she's just so fun.
Yeah,
so
she was very
cute,
energetic
so
today.
Yep, so we played, bath time, read a book, and then she did not want to go to bed.
No.
She was like so hyper, but she finally fell asleep, and she's gonna sleep like 30 minutes, but she's good, she's fun, and it's fun to do it together.
Yeah, and it's obviously...
And her parents get a break.
Exactly. Her parents get a break. Us, we have some time outside of the apartment, and obviously with her niece, and being around kids is something that's eventually going to be in the future. So at least for me, Corbin has babysat in the past when she was like in high school, college.
Yeah.
So
always.
She's been around babies and, kids, but this is my first time being around babies and babysitting and things of that nature. So it's something totally new I'm learning, and it's a good trial to
be around
be around Corbin's nieces. But yeah, she went to bed, I think probably about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And now we're here. We got Pizza Hut, because it's a Space Jam March Madness. It has 2 pizzas and breadsticks and cinnamon rolls. And I know that Corbin has been feeling good with her nausea, so she might eat some cinnamon rolls, maybe some breadsticks. But yeah,
Maybe just a little bite or something.
So successful night so far babysitting. Now that
That's fun.
Corbin's niece is sleeping, we can eat some food.
March Madness, March Madness,
March Madness,
March Madness.
and then March Madness.
If 2 or 3 don't agree, if you and me don't evolve, yeah, you and me don't evolve, yeah. Ain't no plans out of sight, ain't no talk back or fight. If you and me ain't involved, yeah, you and me ain't involved, yeah, yeah. How you gonna say that? Girl, I don't play that. I ain't gonna lay back. But you walk out my life, yeah, you know, girl, we go way back, yeah. How you gonna say that I'm the one that where we both involved, cause ain't nowhere we could be, yeah. 2 or 3 don't agree, you and me don't involve, yeah.
Buenos dias, familia. Buenos dias. Happy Sunday. Feliz Domingo. Corbin and I are on our way to run some errands, do a little bit of everything. So we're gonna go to Target and get some groceries. We potentially might grab lunch.
I'm not getting really groceries at Target.
Yeah,
I'm
but
getting
some essentials.
stuff for packing.
Yeah, but we need to get a few grocery items at Target. We're gonna potentially grab lunch, coffee, smoothie, and then after that we're gonna go to Costco. Grab a couple things from there because we can get them in bulk. And yeah, we'll see where the wind takes us, but it's a beautiful day.
It's a gloomy day, but it's warmer.
But I
than
love it,
freezing,
you know.
so.
I love 2 things. I love beach days in Puerto Rico where the weather is sunny out, hot, and then days like this where it's gloomy, it's gray, it's not necessarily raining.
And yesterday was my perfect day. 73, sunny.
Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss.
I also love, actually I'm gonna add a third one. I love when it's raining and it's gloomy when I'm in the apartment.
Yeah,
When I don't have to leave or drive.
When you're like cozy in your
Exactly.
home. Yeah, watching movies.
But
chilling,
but
whatever.
yeah, yesterday we had a very nice evening babysitting Corbin's sister's baby. And
My niece.
Her niece. I know, right? I'm trying to like out Corbin's sister. Corbin's niece. And yeah, we got back. Corbin went to sleep and your boy went straight into the editing corner, did some editing, and then today we're just gonna have a fun day running errands. And then when we get back, I might go get a quick workout, and then we're gonna go through the second room, just kind of skim through and start.
Probably. I need to get out some of my spring clothes.
Yeah.
And pack my winter stuff away. And
Gotta
just
do
pack
that
up
too.
Some of our stuff.
Yeah, anything that we don't necessarily need or see a foreseeable future that we're gonna be using, then we can start maybe designating to a side, and then that way we go from areas. Because I told Corbin, and I told you guys this yesterday, we want to tackle different areas instead of wanting to do everything, because then it becomes overwhelming that we have to, you know, organize everything, pack everything, clean everything. We're just gonna go from different areas, and I think the second room is one of the first areas to go to, because that's pretty much our
putting, I feel like, our bins. Like, okay,
Yes.
this is packed, this is ready to go.
That's gonna
Set
be
aside,
our-
This is packed, this is ready to go.
designated storage, awaiting moving out space.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll do that later today. But for now, let's get some errands and join us on our expedition on a beautiful Sunday. We got Lee and Shin. Typically, we don't do this, but it's Sunday and we wanted to try something other than Chipotle, Chick-fil-A. We wanted something different. So, what did you get, Corbin?
I got orange chicken and oh my gosh, what's going on?
It's all
Sorry. And white rice.
And then your boy got fried rice with grilled bourbon chicken and orange chicken. Nice little meal. Then we got a bottled drink. And yeah, so let's give it a little.
Do you need any of this? This will spill everywhere, so
There you
let's
go.
take everything out of the bag. Is it yummy?
I love this grilled bourbon chicken. You know that when I was growing up, there was at the mall, Plaza Carolina, they had a Chinese spot, and they would have fried rice and this specific grilled chicken with it's not barbecue sauce, it's specific sauce. I would get it and it would be like a comfort meal.
Yeah, it's good.
I love it. And Lee and Shin had it, or has it. So anytime I go to Lee and Shin, I have this grilled bourbon chicken. But it's really good. Let me not be disrespectful. Let me get you some. Here you go.
Oh my gosh.
Yum, 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 yum. Really good, huh? So,
I love staring people down when they're watching filming, and I just stare them down because they're staring at us, and I'm like, you can stare at this game. We're just living our lives,
I know.
eating our chicken.
So, we went to Target. As you see, I struggled at first to fit in all the bins inside the car. So we were able to put the seats down, and now all the bins, the lids.
Just admit it, you needed my help.
I had the thought in my head, oh, maybe I don't think it'll fit in the back seat. Let me just put the seats down. And then Corbin was like, let me help you. And we did it, and then boom. But it was cold. It wasn't this cold when we got into the car at our apartment. I think it's because it's not sunny out and it's a little bit gloomy. Then that's a little bit cold. So I was like not shivering, but it was a bit cold.
It's chilling.
But now we're just eating this lunch, taking our time to enjoy it, and then after this we're gonna grab actual groceries at Costco, like a couple of things. We got the element packs, we got face wash, body wash, gel. Corbin needed a hairspray or a dry shampoo, her prescription, and then we got water as well. So got a little bit of things that we needed, some essentials. Now we're gonna continue the essentials that we need for food wise at Costco. Fire. Look at all this. We were able to fit everything from Costco and Target right in there. Crazy. Just like that, now the tournament starts. Now the tournament starts. Them boys are top 5, top 10 in the country. I wasn't expecting nothing less than Sweet 16. So they made it to the Sweet 16. Now it's when the tournament starts. Now it's when they should start cooking. They beat Kentucky, number 7 seed, by 19 points, 82-63, and our top player, Joshua Jefferson, is injured. I don't know if he's out for the tournament, but he's out for this game because he got injured in the first round of the tournament. But yeah, this is how it's looking. We beat Kentucky today, and now we're going to Chicago against whoever wins Tennessee and Virginia, which I feel pretty confident we can beat any of those two, and we can beat any of the top teams. Man, it's looking like we can make it to the Final Four. I'm just saying. Let's go State. Now that Iowa State won, I can go about my day feeling good that it's a Sunday. My boy from Iowa State got the W, heading to the Sweet 16. We went to Target. We got food at Lianshin. We went to Costco. Costco was packed, bro. It was like so busy, like a lot of people. You have to like maneuver. I felt like I was driving on a highway, but just walking with people around us and their carts and all that. We were able to get a bunch of things. And I'm gonna show you guys our progress so far. Myself and Corbin organized the fridge a little bit. This is how it's looking. Don't mind the trash. I gotta take that on my way to the workout. But look at how beautiful this looks. We got the leftovers from yesterday that you guys already know. Pizza from Pizza Hut. And we got those for Corbin. Those are kind of like yogurt shakes. Chobani, really good for her. We got the Premier Protein for Corbin and myself, mostly Corbin. We got the bubblers, sparkling antioxidant water. We got the water bottles, which we gotta work on water bottles because we saw that, the new plastic documentary that's on Netflix. I think Corbin wanted to watch it, but it's been all over my For You page on TikTok, that microplastics and all that. So we gotta do a better job at not drinking from water bottles. And then we got these sparkling Kirkland, kind of similar to the ones that are from Target, the Ice brand. We decided to get the Kirkland from Costco. Good deal. We got kiwi strawberry, orange mango, black raspberry, and kiwi strawberry. Yeah. And then that's pretty much all the fresh. We got strawberries. We have strawberries, grapes, rotisserie chicken, more water bottle. We got to go through these because these are pretty much the seasonings: mayo, ketchup, barbecue, sriracha, all that fun stuff. So yeah, we'll do that later. So don't mind that. And we got these bins. We got a couple different sizes. We got this big one that is transparent so that we can put a lot of things inside. Then we got these two black ones, which could be for, I don't know, winter clothes or things that we don't necessarily need to see. We just need to store away. And the different lids for the bins. We also got this bubble cushion wrap for some glass or some valuables, which I might put some of those valuables that I have with those bubble wrap. Yeah, I don't mind that room. I don't think I told you guys I was gonna do this room. We'll see if we can do that tonight. I also said that I was gonna do the taxes. I think I'll probably do that tomorrow night, but it is 4:31. I'm gonna go hit a quick workout. Corbin is gonna stay in the apartment relaxing, and after that workout, I gotta do some laundry. So we'll do some laundry after our workout, and we'll probably make dinner, which I don't know what we're gonna eat for dinner. Maybe something light or leftover pizza, and go from there. And if we do have time, then we'll skim through the second room and start organizing things on bins, or just putting the bins to the side, kind of organizing by category, clothes and other fun stuff. But for now, man, no excuses. It's Sunday, 4:30. I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people in the gym, which will be nice. Yesterday I hit a chest and tricep workout, so I think today it's only right that I do back and biceps, and then tomorrow I'll start the week with something else. But yeah, let's go get this workout in. Actually, before I go hit the workout, I'm gonna use one of these Element electrolytes. We ended up getting 2 of them from Target. We got the watermelon. This one's for Corbin. She enjoyed these, so this will be Corbin's box. And then we got another variety pack, which has the watermelon one, grapefruit, orange, raspberry, and citrus. So I'm gonna have one for my workout. I'm just gonna select that random. Orange, let's go, that's a good one. So we can get electrolytes in the gym. Workout, I'm feeling good today. Last night I did some editing and I feel good about where I'm at. Today I posted a YouTube video, which I'm gonna put for you guys right here, Sunday Reset. And it's been a very, very productive week. Later tonight, we'll talk about our wins for the week, just to catch up and highlight what the wins that we had this week. And you can comment in the section below what wins you had in your life this week. We can kind of make that a habit of, at the end of the week, thinking about what we are most proud of, what are some wins in our life, so we can continue stacking wins, continue to stack days, and build momentum as we head into another week starting tomorrow. And we will have the same mentality. And being grateful, reflecting on the wins allows you to be in a good headspace to be like, hey, actually it was a good week. And you carry that energy to tomorrow. So let's do that. And now that we got the electrolytes, we got the water bottle, I got the tripod, I got the camera, which means the phone. Yeah, now we can hit a back and workout. Dumbbell row, I feel like I'm doing it good with my right hand, and I have the great posture, great control. For some reason, whenever I switch to the left hand, start doing it, I feel it more on my shoulder than in my lat or my back. So I wonder if I just have to figure out the positioning of when I pull when I pull the dumbbell, up, maybe have it backward or a little bit forward and just squeezing the lat when I go back so I can feel it there, because I'm feeling it like that first set I felt it right here in the shoulder. So maybe I think it was the angle that I did it. Put a lot of pressure right here. So I'm gonna try and switch it up, switch the angle just to see if that fixes some things. But this is one of those exercises that I'm like, constantly like, oh shit, it's gonna be some work, but hey, that's what we're here for, getting the work in.
If it's business, call me sir. Boots on, money con, I get to it first. Ride my wave, you must really like to surf. If you can hunt and you can heal a buddy, watch me get to work. I'm a upstate, baby. Heavy in and why I'm talking upstate, baby. Sleeping on us, had to up the stakes, baby. 100 million plus, man, they thought that I was crazy. I don't chase it, let it come to me. Life is better when I run it free. I'm on the glass, it's nothing under me. What's the reward? I heard they wanted me. I've been on the run. Yeah, I've been on the run. What's the job? Bet that I'ma get it done. Got it. I created options, spring break, ocean lakes. How would dad get it poppin'? Got it, so I cop it. Never need a stylist. Go with what I know, don't care what the world rockin'. Talking boots for my shoes. Do what I do. I'm my wifey type and I'm a really nice dude. Try to keep it light, trips for the views. I don't do the hype, cause I ain't gon' lose. You get hype off the lies, I get hype off the truth. You can smoke and mirror me, cause I've been at it since a youth. I don't chase it, let it come to me. Life is better when I run it free. I'm on the glass, it's nothing under me. What's the reward? I heard they wanted me. I've been on the run. Yeah, I've been on the run. What's the job? Bet that I'ma get it done. What's the job, baby? I'ma get it done. Hit the bank, open safe, baby. I'ma get the funds. Miles run 'em up. I've been at it since the night. It's all I
at the end of the week, end of a very long week, but one that had many victories, many wins, and just wanted to briefly discuss those with you all. Obviously, the biggest win this week was waking up. That's the most important thing. Every day that we are alive, it's a huge win. So I'm grateful to have had another week in my life, another opportunity to continue to get better, to continue to enjoy this life that we've given, and make the best of it. So that's the biggest win. Second biggest win was Corbin and I signed the lease for the townhome. And if you've been watching my channel, you already know how important that is, as we are nearing the end of the lease here in this apartment. So we were looking for our next home, and we were able to finally signed, sealed, get it done, and we'll be moving to a townhome in the next couple of months. So that's really, really exciting news. It's also exciting for the fact that I can now relax in a way, because we had toured this townhome about a week or so ago, and we felt really confident with the landlord because of the relationship Corbin's mom had with the landlord. And nowadays you don't know, you don't necessarily trust someone until it's solidified, and we were able to execute that lease agreement this week, sign it, and now we're good to go. So that's exciting that it's done, and now it's just a matter of being patient and waiting for the date or the time to arrive and start a new chapter in a new home. So that's the second biggest win of the week. Obviously, another one was yesterday, and you guys were a part of that one, making my last rental payment for this apartment. And it's been quite a long journey living here for 3 years, one by myself and then 2 with Corbin. And these past couple of years, the 3 years that I lived here, and the year that I lived in the other apartment right across the stadium, are years that I'm very proud of, because they're the first apartments that I paid everything by myself. So it gave me a sense of confidence and independence that I'm doing the right thing, that I'm stepping into adulthood and taking ownership of a lot of the things in my life. And obviously where I'm living, that's a huge part of my life. So being able to make payments on rent, utilities, groceries, and things of that nature, that was very, very important for me. And I'm very proud that for the past, since I moved to Minnesota, I've been able to do so. And those are kind of the biggest 3 wins. And obviously we were still consistent in some way at the gym. We missed a couple of days in the week, but we still went 4 days out of 7, which I think is huge. And that we're just going to continue to do that following week and stack wins. So tomorrow I'm going to go to gym and then go from there, and just focusing on taking it one day at a time, and not being frustrated if I didn't go to the gym one day, just going the next day to try to figure it out and just put in the work and enjoy life in the process. Obviously, yesterday and today, yesterday we were able to babysit Corbin's niece, so that was another big win, to kind of spend time with her niece and also allow her sister, Corbin's sister, and brother-in-law to have fun with friends and take a night off of babysitting or being with their baby girl. So that was a huge win for us to help with that. And today, obviously, we had a busy day. We went to Target, got a couple of things. We also got some bins, which is huge. As you know, we're starting the process of organizing and packing. And although I didn't necessarily tackle that second room, we'll be doing that in the next couple of days either way. So I'm not going to be too, mad at myself that I didn't go through that this weekend. We still got plenty of time, but we made an improvement. We made a step in the right direction by getting those bins and also getting that bubble wrap for some glass and different things that we can, start packing away. And I wasn't able to do the taxes, but I still got time. I'm gonna, collect all my documents in the next couple days and get it done, so that way I don't have to worry about that and not leave it to the last minute. So that's something that I'm going to be working on the next couple of days. And obviously, we went to Costco, got groceries, which is huge for us. We have the entire week of, prepping meals, food, snacks, and things like that without needing to, order fast food or eat out this week. So we're gonna set the foundation, and we did it by going to the groceries today. That allows us to not necessarily be going to eat out this upcoming week. So we did that. We hit a workout today, back and bicep workout, which went really, really great, really smooth. There wasn't many people in the gym. For most of my workout, I was by myself, so that was good to have time for myself to focus and get some work done. I was able to do a little bit of laundry. Still got to do some laundry tomorrow, but nevertheless, I'm very, very proud of the accomplishments and the wins that we had this week. If you had any huge wins or any wins in general, make sure to put them in the comment section below. Let's encourage one another. Let's empower one another. I think it's important to highlight our wins, and that highlighting those allows us to be in a space of gratitude and have an attitude of gratitude that'll carry on to the next day and the next week. We're just going to continue to stack wins, continue to stack days. So I really, really appreciate each and every single one of you. I know there's not a lot of people watching these videos, but if you are, I really, really appreciate it. And make sure to drop a comment so I can know you're watching and you're a part of this family. But for now, your boy has got to get some rest so that we start a new week on the right note, going to the gym and going from there. So hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. It's your boy, Jonathan. Much love. Peace.